A few days ago, I watched a YouTube video of a veterinarian explaining the pros and cons of cat declawing. I was so surprised of some of the things that he said there because the scientific literature actually shows other things. But then I saw that the video was uploaded many years ago, so some of the information was probably not available then. I forgive him, but maybe he should take the video down. Anyway, declawing sounds like you're removing the claw or the fingernail, right? Well, it does sound like it, but in fact the surgery removes an entire bone from each of the cat's fingers. Think that if someone declawed you, you'll be missing a bone from this joint up. But why is it so bad? And I mean other than the obvious of mutilating a cat. A 2018 study by Martel Moran et al. Examined and collected information from 137 declawed cats and 137 normal cats. The declawed cats were found to have more issues with back pain, house soiling, biting, and barbering compared to the normal cats. 63% of the declawed cats had bone fragments remaining after the surgery. This means that pieces of the cut or broken bones remained after the surgery and continued to create pain. This explains why when comparing the declawed cats with the bone fragments to those without the bone fragments, they were more likely to have the house soiling, back pain, and aggression issues. But don't get confused with all these numbers. Even cats that had a perfect removal of the entire bone and didn't have pieces hurting them were more likely to have house soiling issues and biting compared to the normal cats. So no matter how well you do the surgery, it is very likely to have negative effects on your cat. Some veterinarians, like the vet in the video that I watched, and some other professionals and non-professionals, claims that if an owner comes and complains that his cat scratches him or destroys furniture, if we don't declaw him, the cat might be surrendered or euthanized. As you saw, declawed cats are very likely to become even more aggressive. And believe me, I prefer a scratch over a bite any day. But what does the literature say? A study done by Ellis et al. In 2021, just a few months ago, compared the numbers of surrendered to shelters and euthanasia of cats before and after the declaw ban in British Columbia. And guess what? No change, or even some improvement after the ban. So banning declawing will not cause more cats to be euthanized or surrendered to shelters. I'll appreciate if you like the video and click the subscribe button if you got any value out of this video. And I hope you change your mind about declawing if you were going to do that. The links to the papers are in the description, so you can share them with anyone who tells you other things. And if they don't listen, send them my way. I will take care of them. Another reason people think of letting go of their cats is their tendency of knocking things over. So here is why.